We're gonna start with the fucking garbage tier.
All right.
Okay.
These games are a mistake and should not exist.
Number 1, Arms.
No, I wouldn't put Arms in F.
No.
Actually, no. I would
mean-
put this shit for sure.
The Labo. Or Labo.
Oh.
It is just cardboard. It did not do anything special.
Yeah.
Especially with the price that it was, which was what, $80?
Yeah, it was like $80.
And lo and behold, 80 is the standard now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was a front. It was a front.
If it was like cool material and not literally fucking cardboard, I'd probably accept it. But like, dude.
So no, Labo was just a cash grab. It was kind of meant to show off what the Switch could do undocked, but even then, really?
I guess,
It's
but then
just-
it wasn't really pushed out that much because of the price and the fact that everybody saw that it was just literally just cardboard.
I do not know a single person who owns this thing. Mario Kart Live Superstar Game.
Yeah, I think that's another game that would last like a month before you return it.
I could agree. Yeah.
I like the idea that you can make your own courses, from your
Yeah.
house and stuff. But again, would you really be playing this that often? It's
And how many
it's
people do you
expensive.
know that are gonna buy this too and
Exactly.
make their own courses and stuff?
This was Nintendo's attempt of kind of doing VR, and their first actual attempt at a VR thing was their Virtual Boy. And we
Yeah.
all know how that went.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of poo-poo
Fair.
and not good. I don't know anyone who would
Garbage.
want to play this. Oh yeah, we could put
True.
some in. These ones are games none of us have touched, so Bayonetta 3 can go in there.
Yeah.
Echoes of Wisdom, have not played it.
Seen it, looks fun. Horrible fucking item management system like Tears of the Kingdom, but you know what? Looks fun otherwise.
Xenoblade, have you guys played Xenoblade?
Never played a Xenoblade
No.
game in my life.
I've heard lots of people do like it, but James hates it.
I only have a personal bias because of things that have happened to me personally in life. If I look at it from an objective standpoint, it does look fun, and if enough people ask for it, I will play the game and be fair with it. I will not dog on it all the time.
So let's go to the doo-doo donkey doo-doo fart, which is D tier. These are games that we just do not like, and they exist.
They're not offensive. They're just okay. You can look at them. If you see them on the street walking towards you, you better hope that they go on the other side, because I'm not fucking moving.
So
we could
first-
definitely start with Arms.
Yeah, Arms. Sorry, no.
Yeah.
I love the idea of it, but it just they didn't do enough with it. As much as I shit on Smash clones, I wish there was more with this game.
Yeah. The great idea, great concept, poor execution.
Mm-hmm.
If they brought Min Min to Smash, and I hate that.
Yeah.
Wasn't the best idea to bring her to Smash.
I like the character designs and stuff, but the game just isn't fun. They really didn't do anything with it. It wasn't even marketed that well. The game just kind of was set to fail. I think it had a lot of potential to actually be a really neat new IP.
Mhm.
This was because they made Splatoon in the Wii U and it was successful.
Yeah.
And they tried to do this little unique fighting game. I would have rather if they just used this to make a new Punch-Out game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This
that would be
I
kinda-
cool.
actually agree there. It would have been a great setup for a Punch-Out game.
This kind of feels like it's stealing the legacy of Punch-Out in some ways. And I would have rather them just make another Punch-Out game than this shit.
Ooh, we're gonna start. Okay, never mind.
Nintendo Switch Sports.
I mean,
This ain't it, Chief.
technically, I
Never
don't think
played it.
I was gonna say technically we've never played it.
I've played it.
You have played. Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
why I know.
Okay.
This game is a very poor imitation of Wii Sports. Not all sports were added, and some you can only really play online. Bowling is really dumb. You can only do the 100-person bowling.
Yeah, you can't do your own round. That's completely
It's
stupid.
really dumb. You have to play the elimination, and plus they got rid of the Miis.
Yeah,
Why would you do that?
and they gave you the new avatars. They have the Mii's in the game, but they look bad compared to everything else.
Mhm.
Nintendo Switch Sports, it just doesn't live up to the legacy of Wii Sports.
Ooh, put something that we argue about. Ooh, yeah, okay.
We had a big discussion about this
Sorry.
in Discord.
Now, because Pokemon series in general is kind of a piece of shit for having 2 games for the same price, we're gonna put one of them and it counts for both.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not gonna put Violet there, but
It's the same thing.
I think it belongs in D. What do you
Yeah.
guys think?
I'm there as well with it being in the D tier. if the animation and the like actual quality, if there hadn't been as many glitches, like game-breaking glitches in the game, I could probably see it being in the C or B tier, because the story, I did like it, sort of. The teams were the
like the new bad guys.
The new bad guys.
Team Star.
Team Star. They could have been better. They could have been a better like villain type deal, like how it was in Black and White.
Yeah.
Like they could have been better, but they were just a bunch of college, high school, whatever that is, delinquents.
Yeah, like they were a bunch of like they got bullied, and like it's a good like sob story. So you would think they become like vigilante. Maybe they take things too far and like over push the justice. No, they just become bullies like regular.
Yeah,
except for like the main girl.
They turn the narrative so that they're the bullies in the end.
And then it takes for them to realize like, oh wait, this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
And like, come on, this game shipped horribly. It had a lot of glitches, like a lot of really, really bad glitches. It had a glitch that could literally affect your save data.
Yeah.
Like completely corrupt it.
And then you'd have to just start over. Say, fuck you. If you didn't put anything in
like
home.
a lot of bad pop-in as well.
Yeah. I think the only thing that's really saving it from being in the F tier is the kind of ending story, the DLC that was added, and then the fact that it is a open world Pokemon game, which we haven't really gotten much of aside from partly Arceus.
Now the story's probably better than Sword and Shield, because I hated Sword and Shield story.
True.
I've heard this one's a big step up, and it actually was kind of emotional.
It was, but it was primarily towards the end, and I think like the sob stories with Team Star, the leaders.
Yeah, Armin as well, right? Was it
Armin, yes.
Yeah.
That one actually really that one did make me emotional, because I did go through a loss with my pet, and he was searching for a cure for his partner.
I forgot what the dog's name is, but yeah.
I have the picture of it in my head. I just don't remember the name, but he was looking for a cure for his partner, and that did hit me. So that one was partly emotional, and then kind of the ending as well. And for the actual game itself, aside from the DLC. There were a lot of good designs for the Pokemon. The one that I was really irritated with was Flamigo, which is literally just a flamingo.
It's Flamigo.
I say Flamigo because that's what it is, a Flamigo.
It's supposed to be amigo. It takes place in Spain, Spanish, bro. It's Flamigo, not Migo.
Well, the execution was poorly done.
You gringo. Ah.
Shut up.
Too much is just wrong with it.
Yeah.
And that they still haven't fixed. Let me add that. As of like a year or two after its release, still haven't fixed.
Exactly.
Alright, we're keeping it there. I would probably, to pay devil's advocate, I would probably say the DLC does kind of bump it.
That's what I'm saying is DLC, that if it... that's
exactly.
what it is. It's paid DLC, and then you have to do it for both games.
Yeah, so you need to buy both games.
If you needed like the exclusives for like each game, to complete the Pokédex, you would have to have the other version. If you don't have anyone who's willing to help you, or you have to go through surprise trade, which isn't always guaranteed.
In fact, while we're on this topic of it, let's do Arceus next. Arceus. Yeah. I say Arceus.
All right, so where should Legends Arceus go?
I could argue for C. I understand D, but I would say C.
Yeah, I would say C, maybe B.
I've never played it, so I can't really judge.
It's a good like deviation from the main series. It lets you skip the main point of the game by like having to battle every time you catch something. You can just throw the ball and catch, and if not, you can use bait, catch them off guard, throw sticky globs in their face, and fucking catch them like that.
Or dirt, or snowballs.
I like that you could just mess with them, like fuck you, get in the ball, just throw snow at them over and over. And I think that was good.
And just constantly throw Pokeballs until you capture it.
The only thing that I thought was also like really weird, aside from the everything, is that they also got rid of Pokemon abilities. That was the thing that bothered me a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
There was
only a select few abilities.
No, they didn't have any.
They didn't?
No,
I thought there was Trace with Gardevoir.
No.
No?
No, there was no abilities.
Huh.
So any Pokemon that had Levitate that was Quad League to ground, too bad. Sorry, Magnezone fans. I'm right there with you. I love them. And then same thing with like anything that would have had sturdy or rock solid. Fuck you, rock and ground types. You're quad weak to water now again.
Huh.
It kept it kind of simple, and maybe that was for the better, because its main focus with the battling was more so the turn economy, I'm gonna call it, where there are some moves that would make you faster or slower in exchange for different effects.
That's true.
That was something that I did like.
I think that's what they kind of supplemented with the abilities.
That was like their main, like, okay, this will be the thing to keep people playing instead of like the different abilities that they have. I will say it was kind of fucking unfair that I could only have one guy out at a time, but I could get gamed it by 3 other people.
But what's keeping it in C tier though?
It feels like a tech demo more than anything. The game is fine enough on its own, but for it to be a Pokemon game, it needed to do a lot more. Like, at least maybe some of the Pokemon should have had their abilities, or like the legendaries could have done that. Because a lot of this game, you either breeze through it, or a lot of your time is spent taking care of the Pokédex quests. That was one thing that I did like. I didn't finish all of it, but I did like doing that, where like, you know, some of it's just, oh, catch it this many times, catch this size, whatever. But some of it was like, you know, feed it a specific food, which hints newer players to like use that kind of bait to catch them, or fight it with this kind of move, let it use this type of move on you. That's stuff that I thought was really good. That's like gave it more life to like see what the Pokemon were about.
Like it had the groundwork for being a really good game. The execution it just wasn't as good as it should have been.
Also, elephant in the room, graphics suck ass.
I don't know, I thought the graphics were a step up.
They were better, but like they needed to be even better, because most of the textures are like muddy as shit. The Pokemon people themselves kind of look like little plastic figurines that have been set out in the sun for too long after they got a little damp from like drizzles. I know that's really specific, but they look off-putting to me. There's not enough attention to detail with their animations either.
Yeah,
like, you could see a lot of. Sorry, go ahead.
No, like I was gonna say I agree, because like I've never played the game, but I've watched James play it and I've seen footage of it. The game just looks kind of ugly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And you could argue like, oh, it's a Switch game, it's gonna do that. What the fuck happened with Three Hopes then? We'll get to that one later. That one actually looks pretty good despite having a realistic / muddy texture sort of style of the game.
Yeah.
And it has way more shit on screen at a time.
I don't know. Like the game takes place in like the past. I get it. But like I don't know. Like the whole landscape just looks so dull.
If it was $40, maybe $50, I could understand it, and then I wouldn't have cared as much. But for it to be $60, and for every main area to end with the word lands at the end of it, was also kind of horseshit. Everything was Obsidian Field lands, Coronet High lands, something beach lands, you know. Ooh,
no.
Okay.
Hold on, give me a second.
Let's talk about this out loud.
Actually, okay. I will say it does beat Scarlet and Violet. I will
say
say that.
You say it beats Scarlet.
I say it beats Scarlet.
Oh, damn.
I think
the story in this is horrible. I don't like Sword and Shield story.
True, awful. And Hop, I wish he died. Sorry, but Bianca did it better and also improved dramatically.
Pokemon games are easy. I know they are, and
that's to be expected.
But like, I don't know. Even then, like, it just for the first Pokemon like mainline console game, like it just didn't feel like much. Like that's why a lot of people got mad at the first trailer because it looked bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it looks that bad now in comparison.
The animation quality is. I'm not gonna say top notch, but it's really good. It's far better than Scarlet.
Yeah.
Because when you see, and this goes back to Hop, when you see him slapping his face, you see it squish up and down.
He actually has like physics.
Yeah, he has the physics. You see it happening. But the story, I will agree, it was not the best. It was not good.
Fucking what was it? Swordon and Shieldbird?
It was Swordward and Shieldbird.
Swordward.
That's so fucking stupid.
Those names were just like
they look so dumb.
They were both
design,
they were silly and stupid.
Everything was just wrong about them.
Like I'm sorry, like even the whole like thing about like what's his name, like Director Rose or whatever, whatever his name was. Like he was trying to like warn like Leon, like the champion, like about this like catastrophe that's gonna happen like in 100 or 1,000 years.
And then Leon was like, "Hey, it's gonna happen like 100 or 1,000 years. I think you're fine, dude."
So then he tries to bring it upon himself to make it happen, just to be like, "See, I was right." That makes no fucking sense.
Just to try and prove a point.
This is like self-fulfilling prophecy people that are like, "Oh man, I'm not good at anything in life," and then they like purposely fuck up an interview at a job, and they're like, "See, I'm not good at anything." It's like that.
Like the story was so bad, and Team Yell was nothing. Like on like they were just annoying.
Yeah.
They were just a hype team.
Yeah, for Marnie and all that.
Who didn't even care about Team Yell in the first place. She was just kind of like, yeah, they kind of follow me around. Try not to mind them too much.
Like, I do like some of the characters. I do like Pierce and Marnie.
I forgot the term, but it's that lady that just constantly follows Rose. I forgot her name.
Oh,
Oleana.
Oleana. I will say, loved her fight. It was actually really good. I loved her fight, and I love how you see her. She's always kind of calm, cool, and collected,
quote unquote,
like quote unquote, until you fight her, and then she just goes batshit crazy.
I thought it would be interesting if she was actually the one to make it happen, like make the big catastrophe happen.
Yeah, like surprise Rose.
Like what would have been funny is like she's like really super dedicated to Rose, but like really dedicated to Rose.
Yeah.
To the point where she's like, I'm gonna make the tragedy happen just to prove him right, and then everybody will believe him because I'm just so loyal to him. That would have been way more interesting.
Yeah, that would have made sense.
I think that might have made the story a little bit better, but towards like the end, as is almost every single Pokemon game.
I don't know.
Almost.
I also like sticking with Oleana. I also like that most of her Pokemon are like the pretty, like prissy, girly type, whatever. Like they're high and mighty. They have like this image of like beauty and style to them, and their ace is a fucking Garbodor.
Yeah, exactly. That threw me off. I saw that. I was like, wait a fucking minute.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the story is that it was actually her first Pokemon that Chairman Rose gave her, and I think that's really beautiful because most people would struggle to love a piece of trash, literally trash.
It's literally a pile of garbage that came to life.
Like I don't know. Like I'm kind of getting tired of like the nice rivals over and over.
Yeah.
Like I get it. I get it. Like
give me Gary.
You don't want the kids to be like, get upset if like they have like a meanish rival. But that makes me want to beat them even more. Like if you just have a nice rival, they just don't feel like a rival to you.
It's like, would you rather somebody like completely hate you and hate your guts, or would you rather have someone just kind of not like what you do?
And like I get it. Like your friends can be your rivals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rivals with King in Mario Kart. That happens literally.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to hate them for them to be a rival. But I just feel like they just don't have much of a personality except just being like, hey buddy, what's up buddy? How you doing buddy? Let's battle buddy. Like it's so annoying. And like when Hop got defeated, got his ass handed to him, like by like what's the guy, that white haired boy? By Bede?
He was like the mean rival, but he also didn't really matter.
I don't know, Bede actually was a little bit more compelling. I would have liked if he was like the main guy. The main rival.
Plus he got sponsored by one of the gym leaders, so even bigger props.
Yeah, so he managed like to turn his life around, and he eventually was gonna be like the gym leader for the fairy type gym.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just don't. And I know the Crown Tundra was interesting, and then because they brought in 2 new gym leaders, I think they brought in that poison type girl.
Yeah, the poison. Depending on which version you have, there was poison and psychic. I think with Sword, it's the poison. Psychic is with Shield.
Yes, because Shield gets the worst gym leaders.
What do you think about Fire Emblem Engage?
Honestly, I would say it probably goes in C.
Ooh, okay.
Because the story, as
not
long and and there were points in there that actually was like, I'm really enjoying this game. There were times that I was like, I'm not enjoying this game. So it was very hit or miss with the chapters and the story.
Let's put it in the middle.
The characters, however, all of them were unique and had their own like backstory and everything. It is very LGBT supported because you could marry male characters as a male.
Finally, yeah, thank you Nintendo.
Thank you Nintendo.
It's very LGBT friendly. And I don't think there was ever a character that I found irritating, because they were all
really.
I never found one character that was just absolutely like fucking. I'm tired of talking to you.
Really, not even the twin sister from the beginning.
Twin sister.
The one in red that she uses like her fist to fight. I forgot her name. One of them. It's the girl that wears like kind of reddish. She does her arts. And then the boy is a healer of some kind. He uses
those twins.
Yeah, the first 2.
No, I actually like them.
Really? I
actually really like them. They were good characters.
When we were doing the series, I maybe I didn't hate is a strong word, but I did not like the sister. Anytime you like selected her, she always had a really annoying voice line to pick up on it.
There were a couple the voice lines, however, I will say there were a few that did annoy me.
Okay.
But the character as a whole
Okay.
Like, aside from the voice line, like, let's say when you're selecting the character, they didn't have anything to say. Like with the past Fire Emblem games.
Sure.
I would actually say like mystery of the Fire Emblem or something like that with Marth.
Okay.
Like if you were to go from that aspect, they were a really good character. Every single character was unique in their own way, and it was not perfect, really good.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Without the voice line, I think I would enjoy it. Again, I have not watched the whole game, where I only have the first videos experience, which was like the first
There was technically
3 main missions.
I think there were technically 2 episodes that we did.
Okay.
I just didn't put out the second one.
Yeah. Okay.
Fun.
So, yeah.
But,
so I would.
yeah.
I can rescind my comment then if that's the case.
And I will say the DLC, because there is DLC.
Okay.
The story was also good. It was actually kind of a shock to me. But they didn't have to go as hard as they did with the difficulty. It was really, really hard.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like for me to say something like that about a DLC, to say it was really difficult,
and that was
something.
And that was before you put it like back on classic mode or something, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus. So it's like not like super punishing, but just the fact that it happened at all is kind of insane.
Yeah. All I have to say is that they didn't really have to go hard with the DLC. The story was good. I thought it could have been better. The music, however, every single place that there was, I have no problems. The music was absolutely fantastic.
True.
The only reason I say C is because I really think the story could have been better.
Yeah.
I really think the story could have been better. The characters were really great. There were some that I would say could have been better, but I have no problems with the characters. It's just the story that I had a problem with. I was like,
okay.
Too big. Certain parts were kind of boring, and I love the idea of the emblems. I love that idea. Bringing back all of the past hero from
all the marketable people, yeah.
Exactly. All the marketable people, bringing all them back.
Stop being a hater.
I thought you didn't like Engage.
I don't. I've never played it though, so I can't tell you anything.
Yeah,
I haven't played it for myself, so I don't know.
I saw.
But yeah, I end my comment here about Engage. Sorry to those who say, "Oh, it's the best game ever." I put it in C because that is my personal opinion. I think the story could have been better.
Plus, don't worry. Wait for 3 houses and 3 hopes. Trust us.
Exactly.
All right.
Kirby's Dream Buffet.
Oh no.
Bam.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like I think. Did you guys play it?
I did play it.
Okay.
I played it.
So
okay.
this.
So
is
we can
guys.
both talk about this then. But I've been yapping too much.
It's fun. I mean, it's okay. That's not really much to it. I mean, I like that you can unlock more colors and stuff, and some more characters and everything. And there's a lot of interesting little courses and stuff. It is fun, but like, there's not really a lot to do.
It's really a game you have to play with other people is like the main thing. I think hopefully when I bought it, it was only like $20 because if it was $40, I would have like punched myself. But for it to be $20, I think it's okay. It definitely like, again, tech demo syndrome. They could have added some more stuff to it, but yeah, it's kind of just like about here. And it's one of the few games that I can say I do regret purchasing it. But it's not terrible. It's just not that great.
Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry if you like it. All the more power to you.
All right. Next on the Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Oh.
Well, we're doing a series right now.
Do we want to just tell them
what?
That like we technically finished already. We're not gonna spoil what happened, but like,
yeah.
Well, this is gonna be going on after this, right?
No, it's gonna go in the middle.
Oh.
So let's decide this now. Do we want to just mention that like we already finished it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this series, we're doing it right now. We're doing an ability Nuzlocke. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it, so we'll check out the playlist.
Please
go
watch it
right now. Go check it out. It's really fun. We're putting a lot of effort into it. It's one of our more complex series we've done so far, so go check it out.
And let's just say that Forgotten Land will come back in the future as well, because I have the other way of playing the game, so we can add some stuff to it. Now, I think what the fuck, bro?
No.
I know you're joking. Now,
I think this is what, all 3 of us?
Yeah, because all 3 of us played it.
Yep.
For me, I'm gonna put it in S.
I think
obviously it's not gonna go there, but I would put it in S.
No, I think it's an S.
Really?
look, for what it does, this is the first 3D Kirby. It does it really well, and I think it's really fun. And I think like upgrading the abilities is very fun.
Yeah.
And like I love the story actually. It's like not complicated. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
I like Elflin. He
you
didn't turn out to be a villain.
Thankfully.
Not like fucking bitch ass Magalore. I hate that dude.
And Marks.
Yeah, fuck
although
those
Marks
guys.
was funny.
So no, I liked it a lot, and I 100% of the game, and I don't do that.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't usually do that. I 100% of the game. On 2-player, it's even more easy, but like it's a Kirby game, it's easy.
That's why we do the challenge.
2-player, it's
The
fun.
more people you add, it's gonna get easier.
And with
There's
the
no
series,
difficulty scaling.
Yeah, with the series we're doing right now, I've grown a more of appreciation for it. It's actually there's a lot of like little technical aspects of the game that
there's
you don't
nuance
think
to
about.
it. Yeah.
So I personally think it goes an S, not a high S though.
But somewhere in
There's some games on here that just overshadow it completely.
Yeah, as much as I hate admitting it, that's true.
But like I do think it belongs in a low S.
I will say the same. Yeah.
Really?
Low S.
Yeah, because I think before any
No,
of
no,
like,
it's F now. Never mind.
I think before was there DLC for this game or
There's going to be.
There's going to be
on Switch 2 only.
The Switch 2 edition. We're not buying that. Sorry.
Fuck you, Nintendo
Okay.
Treehouse. I don't want to watch your 10-second ads.
So the main game, I think you let me play it. That I have borrowed it.
We got up to World 4 together in our original playthrough, which is also enlisted.
Yeah. So I do remember playing it in the past, and I did really enjoy it. I love the aspect that it was a kind of open world Kirby game.
Yeah.
I really did like that, and the story was fun. I loved Elflin. He's fucking cute.
He's a little baby.
I thought he was gonna be a bad guy. He's not though.
And then he didn't.
He's
And then
not.
he
He was
cried.
He's a victim.
And then he got so sad at the end.
It's like, thanks for everything. I'm like, no, I should have believed you.
that didn't get me, but like that made me feel a little bit. Yeah, she started crying like he doesn't see Kirby anymore.
And then you see Kirby sad. It's like, fuck. It's like seeing like someone kick a puppy. Like you didn't do it, but you just feel so awful that it happened.
So like this isn't like a true open world Kirby game.
Nah.
This is more akin to 3D World type of 3D.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's 3D levels in a 3D environment, but it's not like open world where you can just go everywhere you want.
And you know what? I can kind of respect that. I think it as like a first step. I think it's good for that.
Yeah, it's a good groundwork and a good first step for a true open world Kirby game.
My only real complaints is that there's not enough copy abilities.
Yeah,
there's not enough.
I get it. I get that they gave you the ability to upgrade them, which is cool. But I still would have liked to see like some original ones come back, like Beam or Fighter, like stuff like that. That would have been Ninja. Would have been cool in this game.
Yeah.
Why didn't they bring back Ninja? That would have been freaking cool.
Really cool.
I can only defend it so much. If anything, if I couldn't get more abilities, I wish the abilities had more moves that you could do.
Yeah.
That is exactly the reason why I hate drill so much, and I wanted to burn in a dumpster fire. If it had more stuff that it could do, I probably wouldn't hate it as much. But
it would have been a really good ability.
Yeah, literally, its main form of attack takes 5 seconds to achieve. Well, maybe like 3 seconds to achieve. The one where you cause the earthquake.
Yeah.
So overall, this game goes in the slaps me so good, like holy shit!
Yes.
James is vindicated.
Oh.
Now get ready to be unvindicated.
Son of a bitch.
This game's kind of nah.
I never. Okay,
I never played it, so I have no comment.
I played the demo, so I don't think that counts.
I've never played it either, but like it looks boring.
Do we wanted to push it?
I watched
Yeah.
gameplay of it.
It seems fine, but like it's like what I say with every Smash clone.
I think it's definitely a game that it might be good if you play it with other people.
Yeah,
I think it follows the rules with Dream Buffet.
Yeah, no,
I think it does. I think it does follow those kinds of rules.
I would buy it and have us play it on the channel if you guys want to see that. So genuinely, leave comments for any of these games if you want to see us cover them, and we will budget / the alternative method, and we'll get back to you on that.
All right, next one's a bit
Hopefully
contentious between us.
Is it?
Kirby Star Allies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not a fan.
Where do you put it?
For me, it would be a B. I'm this game. It's easy for Kirby standards. Like, okay, let's go. Yes, there's like the old the arena like the arena, and they have like the levels of difficulty.
But that takes so long to get to. Like, as someone who has 100% of the game twice, it takes so long to get to.
And like the elemental abilities is cool that you can put on your buddies.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. And I do like the lore. Like I like you're literally fighting a cult.
Yeah.
In this game, and this game's lore is super freaking deep. Like the deepest any Kirby game's ever really had.
It's more a back end, so you have to like look into it, especially like with Highness's like really fast speech. You have to like slow it down to read it, and holy fuck, it's a lore enough. But it is like good in that aspect. But I will agree, even for the standards of every Kirby game that's ever existed up to this point, it's too easy and kind of boring. A lot of the enjoyment that people are going to get out of this is the spectacle of like the way the new abilities work, the way they work with other types of abilities and stuff like that, and the people that you're playing with. Also, Dream Friends DLC, thank God that was like for free, but fuck you guys for making it $60. I bought it when it was $40. I know this was supposed to be $40, and then they made it $60 so they could push their fucking Nintendo Switch vouchers so we could buy more games. Oh god, I'm sorry. Did anyone press?
I think we're good with where it was left off, because I kind of agree with it being in B tier.
Yeah.
The game looks really pretty too.
Yeah.
I love the graphics. Looks really beautiful.
The graphics were really, really good for the game.
I just think the game is a little bit boring gameplay wise.
I could try to argue for A, but even then, it's still gonna end up in B on the average. So I'll stick with B.
Alright, so Kirby's Dream Land Deluxe, a remake of the Wii game.
I think it's better than Star Allies.
The Wii game is my favorite Kirby, personally.
Yeah. For me, it's like top 3.
Fuck McGlory, still a little bitch ass. I don't give a fuck about his DLC, still a bitch ass.
True. I think it's good though. I like that they added some story to like explain why he like lived, even if he doesn't deserve to.
For me,
yeah, that's true.
For me, I would put an A.
Yeah, no, same here. I also put an A. Perfect. Hell yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's really great. It adds a lot of neat things to the original. It plays pretty much the same as the original.
I was gonna say that for everyone. Okay, sorry. I was trying to get rid of the blinking cursor.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good.
It plays pretty much the same as the original, but it adds more to it. And even though I don't like Magloire as a character, like it was cool that they added his like little like own adventure.
The epilogue.
Adventure, as to like James said, how he lived from us defeating it.
And for some reason, now Super Kirby Clash is kind of canon, which is kind of fucked up, but sure, guys, whatever you want to do, I guess. And then plus playing as Magolor was also really fun. And then the new abilities.
It was definitely interesting.
Mecha and Sand, great. Kind of maybe a little too strong, but like otherwise good.
Next up is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh, now here comes contention.
Don't even care. Going right there.
Did we ever explain like how we judge games between the three of us? Did we ever say that?
No, we didn't.
Okay, well I guess
it's okay. We'll put up like a rule at the beginning.
We can record an intro for that if you want to.
Yeah, it'll be in the prologue.
Okay.
Guys, this game is like I don't even know what to say. It's a great. It's literally the best game on Switch. I'm not even gonna cap.
Yet again, another Switch game that has a lot of shit on screen at once that still looks really good because of how it's stylized and doesn't like crap out like the current Pokemon games do.
This game is top of S tier for me. It is gorgeous. I love the story. I love the characters. I love the soundtrack, the graphics, the scale of the world. Like you're always
and you can play it however you want.
Exactly. Yeah. You can go fight Ganon anytime you want. There's people who've done it straight out of the cave in your butt ass naked with a stick. Like you can do it anytime. The adventure ends anytime you want.
Yeah.
But I love the story. It's a tragedy, man. All the champions are dead. Like you technically failed.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know this until you start getting your memories.
And the only reason Ganon is being held back is because Zelda purposefully trapped herself to keep him at bay in Hyrule Castle.
Yeah.
So that you wake up hundreds of years later and the entire world is basically post-apocalyptic. So it's up to you to restore the entirety of Hyrule. And that makes everything you do feel so meaningful.
And everyone like looks at you like, oh, it's that fucker that lost and killed everybody. And then like you fix all their shit anyway, and then they're like, oh man, maybe this guy's not too bad after all.
God, dude, and that gave me goosebumps the first time you get out of that cave.
Yeah.
When Link runs up to like the edge and you see the entire world, and then the title flashes on screen. Like,
yeah.
Like, oh my god, that is so good, dude.
I think I borrowed your copy when it first came out, and I played it, and I got goosebumps. I was like, holy shit, this is cool.
This game affected the whole gaming industry because so many games tried doing that like open world type of like shit where it's like expansive and you can go anywhere you want.
And even though Breath of the Wild wasn't the first to do it, I think it was the Assassin's Creed games that did it, because Breath of the Wild took the tower system from them or something.
They took the mapping system, which was the way that I think it was just the way the camera was.
You go to a
tall
place and then you go around the camera and then you get the thing on the map.
Exactly, and that's what happened in Assassin's Creed.
Little scummy Nintendo again for stealing things and trying to pat them to yourselves, but the game's already been made.
Take it away from other people.
Yep, i.e. Power World. But anyways, sticking with Breath of the Wild specifically.
Yeah.
The only game that like copied this that like really stayed on the map as far as I can remember was Genshin Impact, and they're still making the game. It's free. It's a gacha game. Say less, and by less I mean stop talking about it.
Like when it comes to like criticisms of Breath of the Wild, I do agree that like all of like the beasts, what are they called?
Divine Beasts.
The Divine Beasts weren't that great. As they were like mainly just puzzles. They're not Zelda dungeons really. They're just puzzles. And
it's a new thing.
And then you fight whatever version of Ganon it's supposed to be.
Water Blight, Thunder Blight, Fire Blight, and Wind Blight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the idea that you're avenging the champions, because each of these Ganon forms are the things that killed them.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that and then you get their ability afterwards, like Mipha's Grace, Rivali's Gale, Daruk's Protection, Urbosa's Rage, Fury,
Hey.
Urbosa's Fury.
Yay!
Hey,
I remember my shit.
But like this game, like, and plus like all of the doing. I'm gonna be honest, not all of the shrines are that fun.
No,
some of them suck ass.
The ones that irritate me the most are the ones with the gyrational controls.
Yeah, the gyro controls.
Because if you don't have a controller that functions with it, you have to take the Switch out of the port from your TV and play it that way.
Yeah,
and then put it back when you're done.
And like even the motion control is fine. You're still turning the friggin' screen if you have to do that, which you can't say that's a fringe excuse because the Switch was meant to be portable. That's the thing that people are gonna just run into one way or another. Even if I'm like one of 7 people that's actually like okay with gyro controls, that I still consider that an issue.
Yeah, but like overall, like this game just slaps, man. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I would replay it, the whole thing. I didn't collect every Korok seed, fuck that. But
I
like,
did.
You did.
I was an unfortunate soul that went and collected every single Korok seed.
God damn.
I went and got every single Korok seed and got Hatsu's gift.
Gifts, yeah.
And I'm looking at that, I'm like, that's literally a piece of shit.
Yeah. Game said, fuck you, buy 2 copies of the same game.
That is poopy.
Well, we're on it. Let's do Tears of the Kingdom next.
Alright, so Tears of the Kingdom, same tier.
Yeah.
How I get it. Like, but anyway, like same boat, amazing. Is it better or worse than Breath of the Wild? I think Breath of the Wild's better. I mean, honestly, guys.
I could argue that Tears is better, but I'm fine with it being below. For me, they're like right next to each other.
Honestly, I'm with James on this. They're both the same for me. They're both on the same level because they were both so good.
You can put it right below.
In my opinion, they were both really good games.
Yes.
For being of the same story.
The main thing that I
sort
liked
of same story, but same like, time period. There we go.
Like continuation of the story from the beginning. The thing that I liked the most was just like the better abilities that you had, and then you could build your own contraptions. It took a while to get to, but I liked that you could do that at all. And then like
you
the
can
sky,
crucify the Koroks. Yeah. I saw that on an Instagram post, and I'm like, holy shit, they actually went that route.
I saw a guy make 3 penis rockets to fight a Hinox, and it actually killed him in 3 hits. Oh my god, these fucking guys. But
That's very funny.
Yeah.
It's a very funny game with the building. It's very funny, and I am for that. I am for the funny building.
I miss having the duplication glitches, but I can't count those in my ranking because it was an unintended feature, but I liked it. It was cool. It was fun.
Don't worry, I took advantage of that fully.
Dude, I still have the old version on my Switch.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so if I play it in the future, I'm getting diamonds, fuck you.
For me personally, I love the game a lot as well. I wasn't as invested though. I still think Breath of the Wild did the story way better. I was more connected to the champions than I was to the new champions. But but the dungeons were better.
Yeah.
They actually were dungeons this time.
It did have more dungeons than Breath of the Wild, and it had a wide variety of bosses. Let alone the fact that you could refight the major bosses that there were. The
Colgera, Gloam, fucking shit Ocarina of Time. What's it called? Ogma? Something
like that. And
Goma. Goma.
Yeah, so just the 4 major bosses for each new champion. You could refight them, I think, twice.
You can definitely fight them infinitely.
No, you can fight them infinitely, but there's 2 times. I think you fight them twice for different pieces of treasure.
Yes. Okay, you're right. In the underground place.
In the Underdark, whatever it's called.
Golgara, Gloam. Fuck, I forgot his name again.
That's
Queen
fine.
Gibdo, and then the Octorok.
Yeah, I think like when it came to the bosses and like the actual real dungeons, it was a lot better than Breath of the Wild. The Divine Beasts again were just puzzles. Yeah. Like the dungeons felt like real dungeons that you had to explore and fight your way through and actually like figure things out rather than just being over with. I did like them a lot more than Breath of the Wild. I think that was a great improvement. And I do like the ability to make things and like having to like power them up and everything with batteries. Yeah. That was really cool. You can make flying contraptions. People make penis rockets.
And then you could fuse your equipment to make different things, which I thought was nice.
I loved using the bombs with a shield to jump up to a higher place.
Yeah, bomb jumping.
I loved that feature. It was so cool.
I made fucking potato mashes by getting like a really weak spear with a bomb plant and just
Yeah, so if you think that Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild, that's pretty valid.
It literally could go either way. You could say Tears of the Kingdom is better or Breath of the Wild is better.
Literally, the only reason
you could say both.
The only reason we're putting Breath of the Wild above Tears is just because of me, because I'm in favor of Breath of the Wild just because I like the story better. But like, really, they are kind of interchangeable.
For me specifically, it's one of those things where I like Tears more, but I'm more willing to play Breath of the Wild again compared to Tears. I already played Tears once. I actually technically never fought the final boss in Breath. I didn't want to because I was like, I don't want this game to be over.
Link's Awakening.
Never played it. James the only one that played it.
I think it was good. I never played the original, but the Switch version that I bummed off of Asus, I put it like probably in B.
Oh.
I don't really have a lot to say on it. Like, it was. Bless you.
Sorry.
Is you okay?
Yeah, I swallowed wrong.
Oh, okay.
And it went down the wrong pipe and it hurt. Like,
okay. Yeah.
Roll swallowed.
It was. It was a fun game for it to be like my, believe it or not, 3rd ever Zelda game. It was a fun yes. First one was Wind Waker, love that, and then it was Brawl, and then this one. God, what do I say about this game? Like, it was just kind of nice. Having like the different equipment, I think, was kind of annoying, but I get that was faithful to the main game, and at least you didn't have to fucking equip your sword. I'm glad they made that change. The thing that I could probably say that I liked the most was actually the dungeon making. When like you talk to Dompe, you could make your own dungeons and then send those to other people and play other people's dungeons. That I thought was really cool. It's that like Mario Maker aspect that I wish some more games had, actually, even if like they're not super developed. I just wish more games had like an ability to change the way you could play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Next is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I've never played it.
I played the demo.
I played it.
Ooh, you played it, okay.
I haven't finished it. I'm halfway through. I got to the point where you're going to save the champions, but honestly, I'm actually really enjoying it. I love the fact that you can upgrade your weapons and all that fun stuff. That you could get bonuses for eating certain foods.
Oh yeah.
The side missions. The fact that there are the like hostile monsters or like top marks, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Like the where they appear every so often. Like you have to complete a mission, like a mission or a side mission, in order to get a new set. I really like that. The story is actually really good. I'm really enjoying the story.
Would you put it above or below Dreamland Deluxe?
Probably below.
Phew.
Weak sauce.
The only thing I could speak on it was fighting the Guardian was a real piece of shit because you're supposed to avoid it. But the fact that you could fight it and end the mission early, fuck, beautiful. I love you can do shit like that.
Next is Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Never played it.
Never played it.
Have played it.
So it's up to you again. Where are you putting this bad boy?
A tier above Hyrule Warriors.
Only A tier?
Ooh.
Not S?
I think there were. I think because it's the quality that gets me. It's really good with the quality. It definitely beats Scarlet. If there was a fight between those two games, it would definitely beat Scarlet.
Nuclear bomb versus coughing baby.
But there were. I find it hard to get into Edelgard's route. I've tried so many times to get into Edelgard's route, and it's just, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or if it's just me.
Oh, like you physically can't play through it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I go and I select Edelgard, and then I play through it, trying to raise the relationship and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just having a hard time getting through, because I always wind up going to to that neutral route where you are with Seth. And,
right. Okay.
I forgot her name.
Flame.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
But I would because there's so much going on. There are times where it does kind of lag a bit with the quality. But other than that, story, gameplay, weapons, side missions, the fact that you can teach and then raise their skill level that way without having to just strictly use it for fighting. Like, you can actually help them build up their skill as a teacher, which was I thought was crazy.
I feel like that adds a lot to the role-playing aspect.
It does. It really does.
You feel more connected to the characters, is what I'm getting from this.
It does. And I have a big crush on Claude.
Based. I love it.
And it's a really good story. The only thing that brings it down a peg is the fact that the quality it's good. It's just not as good as it should have been.
It could be better.
It could be better. But after that, everything is really solid. And the DLC for it was actually really fun.
Nice. Okay then. Don't keep it there then.
I'm good with that.
Edelgard is a baddie. I've seen that. Anyways.
Fair.
Anyways, Fire Emblem 3 Hopes.
Okay. I haven't played it.
Us two have played it.
You've not played it. How have you not played it of all people?
Because I didn't know it was a thing until I saw it on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
And this was actually when you guys were talking about it. I was like, wait, that's a thing?
Mm-hmm.
We have played it. It's very much like Hyrule Warriors-esque.
But I would argue it's better, but I never played it.
I haven't played the demo. I didn't hear about it until... Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't think there is.
If there was, I don't know. That's up to you guys until I play it, and when I see it, I'll be like, I'll agree.
I think it's an A.
Yeah, I would agree too. Because, like, not only did we play our own route together, and we went with Claude, we even played the game separately, where I was with Dimitri. I thought it was okay, and then...
I was with Edelgard. So me and James played separately on different routes, and then we played 2-player for Claude.
Yeah.
So, like, we kind of experienced all the routes together, like, collectively. And, like, it is basically, like 3 houses, like, retelling 3 houses in a way. But, like, you're playing as a different person now. You're playing as...
Shez, which I don't...
Shez. Female or male, depends. Kind of like violent. But, yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. Like, we have your own version of Sothis. It was, like... I forgot the name.
I don't remember his name.
My only problem is it gets repetitive after a while.
Yeah. A lot of missions, you kind of just go and fight a dude with the action gameplay. Or you need to go, like, protect an area. So I'll give it that.
Like, the hack and slash genre... Like, it gets very repetitive after a while.
Arvel,
thank you.
I knew it started with an A, I just couldn't remember.
Yeah,
it was so simple, too.
Yeah, so it recycles a lot of the missions. Like, either just defend a place or go save somebody.
Yeah.
Or, like, defeat this many enemies or whatever.
It's very much a game that you need to, like, pick up and play for a little while and then put it down for a couple of days.
But playing with James, though, is super fun.
Yes.
Playing with 2-player, like, you guys strategize a lot more.
It's so fun. It's because of this game... Ironically, this game that makes me want to play Pikmin because I'm actually weirdly good at like what's it called? Like min managing?
Yeah, min maxing,
and then what's like over the shoulder managing, whatever it's called.
I don't know.
Micromanaging. That's what it's called. Where like you can send different people in groups together, and then you and a different group can go do their own thing, and then you can kind of like combine your characters so that like you put like both of their moves together, and they get stronger that way and stuff like that. I thought it was really good. I assume you can do the same thing in 3 houses. Are you okay?
Yeah, I burped and the soda went up my nose.
Oh my god, what's with you and your fluids today?
I don't know.
But like,
oh god, that hurt.
But like overall, so that was pretty much Fire Emblem on the Switch. 2 in A and 1 in C, so that's about a B+.
Yeah, give or take, yeah.
A B+, A-, so not bad for Fire Emblem overall.
I'd play 3 Hopes again. Also, I love the Amiibo glitch. Please don't patch it out.
Like I said, I'm not a fan of RPGs in general, but like I don't know, these are pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd probably play 3 houses on my own. I wouldn't play in Engage though. I would play 3 houses.
Yeah. I
Don't worry, we can swap copies.
So good job, Fire Emblem. Actually, not bad. Not bad.
Congratulations.
Pretty good stats.
Oh baby.
Super Smash Brothers.
I hate that fucking game.
Wow, that was 2 separate responses.
That's dog shit. Put it in S tier.
We're talking about that. We're talking about the game, not your fucking skills, alright?
God, this game's stupid. Put it in S tier.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where like okay, going out of the meme for a second. I do like the game. I'd probably put it in A because I just don't really care for fighters in general. But at the same time, we 3 play it so goddamn often. It feels kind of criminal to not put it in S tier.
Yeah.
Come on, man. This game was hype. This is the hype game on Switch.
It's the game people were looking
best,
for.
It is one of the best party games.
It is literally.
Yeah.
It is literally like hype to a bad point, to where people kept hounding Sakurai to put a character in, or they keep in every Nintendo Direct. It was like Smash,
Yeah.
Smash character reveal, Smash. And like every time a character got revealed, it was always people pissed off, or they were like bouncing off the walls.
Mhm.
Like the Byleth trailer was an insult.
It was a really bad insult. I will agree there.
Too
it
many
was
sword fighters. Oh fuck you, so.
They knew. She would say that, but they fucking knew what they were
honestly,
doing.
Sophis would say that because she's very that is her the character type. She would say that,
God,
but it
I
was
hate
like,
anyway.
ugh,
I still hate it though.
Yeah, so like they brought back everybody in the series. So many different like stages from across the series. Like the lineup of always like the songs was amazing.
Mhm.
And World of Light, it'll never be Subspace Emissary, but
It's a nice
I
second
think World
place.
of Light was still fun.
Yeah,
I liked it for
it
what
was
it was.
definitely still fun.
And like classic mode is the best it's ever been. I love classic mode so much. Like I just think like this game does so many things right, and like ignoring the community. Let's ignore the community.
Please,
I
for the
think-
love of God, ignore the community.
But as a game, it is the best Smash Brothers. It's like Smash Brothers Ultimate is like a celebration of video games. Just in general, it's like it's our hobby. It's like we're doing right
Exactly.
This is our thing. This
So,
is
like-
like who we are.
now. It's like regardless of the community and what all their bullshit.
Yeah.
Like this game is very important to like just gaming in general. If your character got in Smash, you made
Good
it.
on you.
Yeah.
You made it.
Next
Mario
game.
Odyssey, it's an S.
Never
don't
played
know.
it.
No, that's an S. Fuck you guys. It's an S.
Okay.
Fuck you, Kirby. Get away.
I've seen
Man.
the gameplay.
Over Smash?
Yeah, fuck you.
Over Smash.
Yeah. Fuck you.
I've seen the gameplay, and the story of it. I will agree.
Bowser's
if-
fly in his wedding outfit.
Yes.
True.
I'm looking at the wedding outfit. I'm like, please marry me. Throw Peach out. Marry me.
Man, Mario looks freaking snappy. Bowser's so cool.
The fact that you can wear different costumes.
Yeah, you can.
And he has different lines for every different costume that there is.
Yeah, like this.
Good design.
Mm-hmm.
You can even do the Mario 64 outfit, and you can even use the Sunshine outfit with like the vacation outfit. This game is a celebration of Mario's whole history.
Mm-hmm.
I love the soundtrack. I 100% this game, man. So you could say there's too many moons, and I can agree with you on that. Like, this is like the best movement Mario's ever had. Like, I can do so many crazy things.
I may ask you
getting-
to send it to me so that I can play it. I want to play it now.
Yeah, dude, I love this game with a passion.
There's a reason why the modding community is so hype over this game, why they're still so active to this day, and I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah, man, this Mario Odyssey has such a very special place in my heart, dude. I love Mario. Mario has been my video game series since I was like super young. My first game ever was Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yes.
That was my first video game ever. Bad choice for first video game though. But like I was still Mario. Like I just loved that playing. Like ever since I was playing New Super Mario Bros. On DS. Like this game celebrates everything that Mario is and like his whole character, and I love it for that. Like I agree with there being too many moons. That's pretty understandable.
But how much of a problem is that when you can just not do them?
And I agree that some of the Cloud Kingdom and the Ruined Kingdom definitely should have been full worlds rather than boss arenas. I agree with that.
Or maybe like an offshoot of like a certain area, just kind of connect them together.
But I love all the Cappy captures you could play as. They're also creative. I loved all the missions. Not every mission was great. There's some of them were definitely bullshit, obviously.
Some of them were just sitting next to a dude on a bench.
Yeah, but that was nice though.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, he was having a bad day. You sit on the bench and he's like, "Wow, not everybody's that bad, I guess." I'm glazing it hard and I don't care. I love Mario Odyssey.
No, I
It is
could
the
agree.
best 3D Mario. Fuck you, Galaxy enjoyers. Fuck you, Mario 64.
Ooh, damn.
It is the best.
No. This is fucking Cincinnati dude shooting you.
It's not because it's not recency bias. It builds upon what those games did and does it better. I don't want to hear it. All right. I don't want to hear none of your bullshit. Get over 64. That was 20 years ago. Go file your taxes. You probably have some kids to look at. All right.
No wonder.
Best 2D Mario. Here we go.
Okay, I was gonna say which one of us has played. I'm like, oh wait, yeah.
We all played it.
We played it on the channel.
I
This was our
forgot.
first playthrough on the channel. It revitalized the new Super Mario Bros. Series because it's been boring as fuck.
Every new was old.
I
Literally.
love the flower, the mystery flowers system. I love that to get the seed. I loved it because it was so fun, and there were times where it was a rhythm game, or it was just like keep up with whatever kooky madness that there was that it threw upon. And then I've also played all of the special worlds, and those, as difficult as they were, I still had fun with them.
Also, because it's been super long, we will do the special worlds eventually. Just give us a minute to figure out when to do it.
Yeah, but this game was so great. They added Daisy, and then in the mainline Mario game. Wow.
I know.
And Toadette.
They haven't done that since Mario.
Toadette. They also added all
Yoshis.
the Yoshis.
Nabbit.
They added Nabbit.
Second Toad.
Oh,
Second Toad.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
it's yellow
right.
blue.
dude,
That's
let's
right.
be honest. Who gives a fuck? Who plays as Toads? Me. No, you don't.
I literally did for
But
the.
you had to.
Yeah.
You had no choice.
Because I stole them.
Yeah.
It took New Super Mario Bros. And just gave it life again. They even took out the new in the name. It's dead.
It's just super, and that's super
it's
good.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and that's it. And I love the title. I was like, this is good. I like it.
New Super Mario Bros. On DS was fantastic.
Yes.
And then New Super Mario Bros. Wii was also great, 4 players. And then New Super Mario Bros. 2 came out, which was just about getting coins.
That one was dog
And
shit.
then U, which was boring as shit.
It was fine, but like not enough.
We had Luigi U, which was a little harder, but like...
It was like, but you were only given like 100 seconds
Per
Yeah.
level, yeah.
per level.
And,
And
it was a nice little idea, but it
Was it
didn't
gonna
do
be slippery?
Yeah, because
Tiny
Luigi. And then they had the audacity to re-release U again on Switch.
I know.
Calling it Deluxe because it includes Luigi U. But
Yay.
like really, dude? Like, yeah, I love Super Mario Bros. Wonder. It's so creative. It's so fun. I would definitely 100% if I had some time.
And the fact that you could pick, even if you're playing by yourself, you could pick whatever character you wanted to play as.
Yeah, you can switch at any
You
time.
could switch, yeah, literally, you could switch at any time. And then they also have the different, no, not stickers.
Badges?
Are they badges?
Yeah, the
They're
badges.
badges.
Well, the badges, the badges I loved because they added a grappling hook.
I was just about to say, like, the badges was like the one other part of customization
They even
that I
added the
really
Mario
liked.
Galaxy
But at
double
the-
spin.
Mhm.
But the collectibles, when you play online, I forgot the term.
The standees or
The
something?
standees. There we go. Because there's
Those are
the standees that you collect. They have
Oh,
all of
yeah.
the different forms. So they have the regular, though I think a running version, and then all of the other forms that you can take that you take on with the Wonder Flowers.
It was nice to see like them actually show off the animation with the standees, and online the standees are useful if other people die, they can revive at yours. So I
Yeah.
thought that was helpful.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Never played it.
Never played it.
I played some of it.
What do you think?
For when I played of it, I only like played through the first world of it. I thought it was like fun. It's just a little puzzle game. I'd put it like above Engage, maybe
Above Engage.
maybe right below Link's Awakening. Because again, I didn't experience a lot of the game. I honestly I don't even have much to say about it. It was
Yeah.
just a nice puzzle
Yeah,
game.
if we don't have much to say about the game, we can just say like, oh, leave it there.
You can probably have more fun if you play with friends. That's really all I can say on it, though.
Alright, Luigi's Mansion 3!
Yes!
Played it.
Great game. I played it all by myself and I played a full run with James.
I played it on my own and had to run with you too.
Very fun. I loved the change of settings to a hotel.
Yeah.
The story was really interesting. I liked I liked traveling and traversing all the different types of floors. Not all of them are that good though. I think the stupid ass like pyramid Egyptian floor was stupid and boring.
Yeah.
I hate the boiler room with the water traversing on the little floaty thing.
Yeah.
But like I do love the filmmaker room.
I love that one. That one I love so much.
That's
I
so
saw
much fun.
I saw the gameplay for that room, and I was like, okay, that's actually really cool.
I love the plant one. I love going through like the fitness area. Like Like, the game's very creative, and having Luigi is a nice way to have, like, a second player.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and plus they brought back the skyscraper, and that was good.
It opens up way more puzzle-solving capabilities to have Luigi there. And he's not, like, overpowered either, which I really appreciate.
And this game looks so pretty.
It does.
It's supposed to be scary, but it looks really pretty.
It looks nice, yeah.
No, I love the game so much, and I just love Luigi in general, man. He's so freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, he's still scared, but, like, I just love playing as him and seeing his reactions.
Just a good man.
Yeah, like, there really isn't too much to say. Like, Luigi's Mansion 3 is really good. It's a step up from Dark Moon. And yes, it's Dark Moon, not Luigi's Mansion 2. It's Dark Moon.
Yeah,
That's a cool-ass name.
Better than just 2.
I would put it above these things.
I'd put it just below Kirby.
Oh, here we go. Brothership.
Yeah. Who's played this one, guys, on the
We all did a full playthrough on the channel. Yeah, and this game is great. I had fun.
Yeah,
I had fun.
I thought it was really good.
The only thing that I was like a little upset about was the fact of how long the hand holding was in the game.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was fun.
It's a piece of shit. It's
fucking garbage.
It's one of those weird things where in the beginning the hand holding's really strong, and then like half of the game they just fuck off entirely with it.
Yeah.
And you get stuck sometimes.
I would put an A. I don't think it's an S.
No, I think because of the hand holding, that's what holds it back. But I agree with it being an A. It's just a matter of picking where.
What about you, James?
I mean, story being one thing, hand-holding, whatever. Pacing is the thing that really killed me, because I know people like bitch and moan about like, oh, the hammers and special moves aren't everything, but like, it's kind of half of the game. Let's be real here. I kind of wish I got the hammer a lot sooner. And the bros attacks, we had to fight a boss before you got a single bros attack. Like, are you fucking kidding? But like, I think I'd put it like just below 3 hopes. Because like, even though I really had fun with the game, and I love the series that we did on the channel, I tried playing through it again on my own, and I don't really feel interested in doing it. I think it was really only fun for me because I had you guys with me to play it, or if I had played it on my own the first time through.
And I'm glad it brought back Mario and Luigi after Alpha Dream died.
Yeah, rip Alpha Dream.
Because like, they died on a whimper with Paper Jam. But like...
No, not even that. The remake for Bowser's Story,
oh,
which
yeah,
was ass.
Yeah, that was...
It was... Yeah.
I'm glad they brought it back though, and I think the people from Octopath Traveler did this one.
Yes, which is why the game took so long.
But overall, go watch our series. We love that. It still holds up today.
Yeah,
I love
sure,
the animation.
sure.
It was definitely a step up.
Yeah.
It was a big step up.
Watch our short on Luigi Logic.
Every Luigi
that
Logic
shit
I
was
ever
funny.
did.
So next up is Super Mario Party.
That's the...
Probably C.
I give it
Joy-Con.
Yeah.
I give it a C. Kind of meh.
I could see that.
Yeah, I think so. I think I've only ever played a few games with you guys on this one.
Yeah.
First of all, forcing us to only use Joy-Con is what killed it for me.
Yeah.
Why?
I could deal with it, but it was still dumb. It was still a dumb decision.
And like, I get it. It was the first Mario Party on Switch, so like they really were pushing like you to use the Switch's full capabilities.
They kind of do that with every like first game. It's like, hey, you gotta use the specs, bro. You know.
But I'm being honest with you, I don't like the mini games that much. I don't like the boards. We never go back to this game.
We only
There's no
played
reason.
it. We only played it because Superstars and Jamboree didn't exist.
Yeah.
And then setting up the old games just took longer. It's like, it's on the Switch, it's already plugged in. Let's try it.
Next up, Mario Party Superstars.
Fuck dog shit garbage.
This is the only BitCrush version that James won aside from Double Dash, I think.
I did like it. It did have its fun moments in there. I played it with other people. I would say B is the best option that there is.
This game never got DLC. Why not?
It's just a crime.
They could have. It suffers from a lack of like boards. Like all of them are just taken from other games. There's no unique boards.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you got stuck in one corner.
Don't talk to me about that.
Yeah. The fact that it's from so long ago and it still has that problem with other people. I mean, like, I get it, that's the point, but it's a stupid point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really only a game that I play with other people. Even if I own this game, I don't think I'd play it on my own. Only, like, if I have to grind for something, which I don't think you ever have to.
I don't think so. I don't remember there ever being anything like that.
The points were cosmetic. Unless there was, like, a minigame you could unlock, but even still, like, that's not too bad to, like, get out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And now that Jamboree's here, I don't even need to care about
Why
it.
would you need to go back to this one?
Yeah.
I really don't see a reason. Speaking of Jamboree...
I fucking hate the buddy. Sorry. Sorry, spoilers.
Actually, no.
I'd put it like just below. Okay, maybe not. That's too harsh.
I would put in A.
I would say A as well.
I would too.
But the buddy system kills it a little bit.
Yeah, it does. I think because of the buddy system, that's what's really holding it back.
And it's not like it's okay, so I'm start that over. And to be fair, they are just an unfair advantage. Like I've had so many games where someone gets a buddy and they steal the game from everybody else. That's one of our versus videos. I've had many games where I stole the game from other people because of my buddies. I never recorded those because I was playing with my family. The buddies are too divisive. They're either really good or really. What's that dog she doing on the screen? We already have Scarlet. There's enough of that bullshit.
I know. I just put it there just because.
What kind of piece of shit would sell 2 copies of the exact same game?
We're not talking about Pokemon. Move on.
Continue on with your previous statement.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of it with Jamboree. The buddies are just super...
overpowered?
Yeah, exactly. They're either overpowered in the game, or they don't do anything for you, and then nothing happens.
Yeah, I do like the amount of mini games and the new modes they added. Like, they're pretty... It's pretty fun, and they're doing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, which doesn't really do much, but, like...
They added some cool games with, like, the not Xbox Connect.
No, and I do like I do like the new boards they made, like the mall.
Yeah, the mall,
like
the Speedway, the Bowser level.
Yeah, I think they're really fun. The Bowser, oh my god.
I really like the fact that they did put in an online version of the game.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah.
Where you fight the imposter Bowser, and you work with other people to bring him down.
Oh.
And then after a certain amount of time, you go into a mini game, and it's a team mini game. So no one really loses. If anyone loses, it's everybody because you didn't beat Imposter Bowser in enough time.
It's a nice co-op experience.
It's definitely a fun experience, and it's definitely a breath of fresh air because it's something different. Because you don't see everyone working together, not always in a Mario Party game, where everybody online is working together. Mm-hmm. Let alone that they added the cooking part of the game, and I fell in love with that one.
The cooking rhythm game? Very fun.
The rhythm game in Jamboree. I love it.
As much as we talk crap about like having the only single Joy-Cons, it was actually worth it. It's actually very responsive, and I'm glad for that.
Alright, next up, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Never played.
It's okay.
Did you play it?
I played a little bit.
Okay.
Not really much though.
I played up to like the ice world where you unlock Peach.
People really like this one though.
I'm like, okay, ignoring the game itself, I'm really not a fan of like these strategy shooters. I am not good at these. I need to like super practice, super focus on them. But like for the game itself, I also thought it was pretty good. I'd put it in B. Maybe like towards the bottom, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. Super Mario 3D World.
Plus Bowser's Fury. Oh, definitely A.
That's an A, yeah.
For sure A.
It's a port of the Wii U version.
But we put Dreamland Deluxe. We might as well get whatever remix we have on here, we'll put up. Otherwise, eh.
Yeah, that's great. Bowser's Fury, very, very fun. They took some stuff from Mario Odyssey for there. That was very good. I love getting the cat shines. I love having to fight Giant Fury Bowser. Mm-hmm. As a giant super cat.
Super Saiyan fun. Mario.
And of course, 3D World is just great. It's so good. Like it's pretty much kind of the same as the Wii U. The original Wii U, they didn't really add too much, but the fact Rosalina, you can play as Rosalina in this one, very great. We want to play this on the channel eventually one day. But like, yeah, I mean, I love 3D World a lot. Like, it has a special place in my heart. I still remember.
I remember playing 3D World with you guys a lot back in, I think it was middle school, high school.
Yeah, I want to say high school.
I think that's when the Wii U came out, and then 3D World came out with it. Mm-hmm. And I just had a blast with you guys playing this game. It was so fun.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, I already know.
Oh, piece of dog shit.
You already know what's going. Get good.
It's same thing. It's the same issue that I have with Smash. Can't play it on my own. Love playing with other people. I love all of the courses. They are beautiful to look at. They're usually well made. Take that for a second. I love all the different cars, the different characters, and overall, it is a really good time.
The Booster Course Pass added way more.
Even if you count this as a remake, I feel like it added enough to the game to make it stand out and different.
No, like the Booster Course Pass made it a new game, man. That's an entirely new game with the Booster Course Pass.
Yeah.
Like, it added more characters, too. Like, this was definitely the quintessential Mario Kart experience. Like, like, the online is actually really good. I 100% this game. I 3-starred every single cup on every CC.
I'm almost there. I think it's only with 200, and I think I need like the last 3 cups for the DLC course, and then I'll have 100% it all.
And also, not every course is built with 200cc in mind.
That's true.
Oh, for sure.
Some of these courses are downright miserable to play on 200cc. And not because you have to quote-unquote get good, they're just not designed with that speed in mind.
Yeah.
To put that in perspective, if the computers are having a problem and they fucking cheat dirty in this game, if they have a problem with it, then there's a problem with the course.
Neo Bowser City.
Ninja Hideaway.
True.
Yeah.
The booster pass.
So like, yeah, this game is like great. Mario Kart World, we'll have to see about that.
We'll wait and see with that one.
Yeah.
Mario Strikers Battle League, that's going insane.
Yeah, I never played. I only played the demo and I didn't really.
That's an insult to the original Mario Strikers. The way that they handled this, like, there's not a lot of characters. They were trying to do like this weird like online, like where they add things over time.
Like a drip feed.
Kinda, but it was really stupid.
Oh, live service. That's what they
Yeah, it
call
was
it.
like a live service thing. It did not work out. This game just, it fumbled. People were waiting for a Mario Strikers for so long, and this came along, everybody was so hyped, but then when they saw how it was being handled, it killed it.
Yeah.
So now this goes in the C. It's not D. It's still playable. I would maybe want to play with you guys on the channel at some point.
I could,
like-
I could settle for that.
But like, you know,
If we do, I really want to play the GameCube version.
yeah. Like, nah, this ain't it, Chief. Paper Mario and the Origami King.
Also never played it, but I saw it.
Okay.
I watched a full playthrough of it, and I think I would like it.
Yeah, it's a big.
Combat, not like fun. I like that it's different. I appreciate that it's unique combat and that it's more puzzle focused still. But like, it's the same circular problem of battles are only for coins. Coins, other than collectibles, are really only for gear, which you'd use in battles to get more coins. You can see the triangle circulation there. The only real point is if you want to go for collection stuff and 100%, but otherwise,
I do think this game is akin to like having a friend who's finally getting rehab.
yeah.
Because after fucking Sticker Star and Color Splash, this game came along and it was sort of like feeling like Paper Mario again. You didn't have partners, but like the writing is really good. I like the story a lot, and
Yeah.
I think the game looks really pretty. But like the gameplay itself just still isn't quite there.
Yeah, it's not quite there.
Origami King is the threshold where like above it is the original Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, Super, and then below it is Color Splash and Sticker Star.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Super Paper Mario is great. I don't want to hear nothing about it.
I want to
Yeah.
play that one though.
Yes. We
So-
have plans to do on the channel. Expect that later.
Yeah, so Origami King, I think it's a good game and you can have fun with it, but it still just isn't quite what Paper Mario to me
Should have been.
should be, because like there's no point to battling. There's no point to really doing much. You just go from one area to another, really.
Unless you want collectibles, but again, that's not like a good thing to like push to be like, oh, do it for this thing.
Okay, final row. It's Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door.
I played some of it, but I didn't play enough of it.
No, this stuff's me so good, like holy shit.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Watch
Fuck
the
you,
live,
James.
Watch the live streams. We have that.
Yeah.
In the playlist.
Oh yeah. Actually,
Fuck you, James. Your slander's not welcome here.
I wasn't gonna play it. Don't worry.
This game is so good.
It really is.
People who were complaining about it being 30 FPS, shut the fuck up. That literally did not affect it in any way. It played exactly the same.
In fact, it actually buffed some of the badges, like the
Exactly.
simplifier and
Exactly.
unsimplifier, made it even harder for more of a challenge. Bless you.
They added a Prince Mush fight. They added a Wacka fight at the end of the Pit 100 Trials.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you have to fight. What's his name?
Bonetail?
Bonetail. Yeah, you gotta fight Bonetail, and then you have to complete like all the tasks at the help center.
Again.
You know, and then, but yeah, that's kind of annoying though.
Yeah.
But then you get to go fight Wacka, the hardest boss in the game, who has more health than the Shadow Queen, and hits a lot harder. They can kill you very fast. The Prince Mush fight is awesome. If you don't know how it is going in, you're gonna get your ass kicked. They fixed the backtracking.
Yes, by adding fast travel. As soon as I saw that there was fast travel, I was like, oh my god, finally!
Holy
I don't have to do a
shit.
whole fucking shebang of going like to Rogueport, traveling all the way to where the pipe is for the one of the other worlds, traveling all the way to where it was, and so on and so forth.
Man, Chapter 4 is finally saved because you don't have to go back and forth from Creepy Steeple like 3 different times. You gotta go there originally the first time, then you gotta go back as Shadow Mario, and then you gotta go back again to get the letter P, and then you gotta go back so you can put the letter P in telling Dupless's name, and then you go back again to go fight the dude to actually complete the chapter.
Yeah.
But they added a pipe that takes you directly back to the town. And the same thing with the General White the infamous General Light quest, where the game makes you go through every single chapter area. They added the blue pipes underground, so now you can go through those instead of having to manually go to all these different places over and over.
So it's at least a little
Christ.
better.
Don't you have to do that like twice?
Yes.
Because there's the there's the one that involves the story, and then one of the like the help tasks or whatever it is.
Right, there's another quest for that.
Yes. And of course, they restored the original Japanese version of Vivian's story.
Yes.
In the original American release, they didn't want to do the transgenders plotline, but they
Yes.
restored it, and now it's in the game.
Surprise, surprise.
So thank you so much for doing it.
Yes.
Vivian deserves it.
Vivian definitely deserves.
She's my favorite partner.
Yes, agreed.
So thank God. So this game, it's only gotten better. I really don't think this game is like this remake is worse than the original. I think it surpasses the original.
Yeah, I think it actually went better. It was better.
Complain about the frames for frames we want. The game still plays fine.
Yeah.
I really don't see much of difference. I've never had any problems with it. Some badges got better, like
Some remain the same.
some remain the same, but like overall, I had so much fun with this game. I 100% in it,
Me too.
and I got the golden Mario skin, so that was incredibly fun. So go watch the VODs for that one.
Yes.
King did a Danger Mario run,
I did. About halfway through.
and James was in one of those.
I was in one of the streams. I don't remember which one.
Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Oh man, I did play that one, and I did like
play
it.
I liked it. I would say like B.
No, not B.
For me, I'm putting it in high A. I'd probably put it at the top of A.
I'm putting it in this.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I'm gonna defend it really hard.
Okay.
This game came out when you know what was going on in the world.
The
Oh yeah.
incident.
This game came out and it helped so many people.
That's
and
true.
I put in over 1,300 hours in this game, just creating my island like perfectly to everything I want it to be. They improved so many things from New Leaf. Now, obviously, the biggest complaints is that if you play this the way it's intended, it's very slow. Obviously, like if you time travel, good for you. I don't care. But like, and I get that the villagers are boring as fuck. They only have like one or two things to say to you. Like this game, like it's very personal to me. Like it came out at a time when I needed it most. Right?
Mhm.
I just started college, but I moved away from my hometown, and so like I was away from all my friends and all my family, I am not. Despite what you may like hear from me on the channel, I am very introverted. I don't like talking to people. I don't like really interacting with strangers I don't know, unless it's necessary. And like over there where I went, I really didn't have any friends. Like sometimes I interacted with people, but I really just didn't have any friends, and I was away. And so many things happened that year that I wasn't home for. So like I really just felt isolated. And then when of course you know what happened in the world, Animal Crossing sort of like allowed me to just have a
Connection.
yeah, like a connection or a sense of community I was lacking.
Mm-hmm.
And like Animal Crossing New Leaf and this game personally,
Yeah.
like they mean a lot to me. I played these games with someone very important to me, and so I really enjoyed like these games. And there's always going to be part of me that will always defend them no matter what. And like I said, they have like this game has a lot of flaws and a lot of problems. I agree.
What game doesn't?
All right,
Yeah,
that's
true.
perfectly fine. I completely agree with all of them. This game gets boring sometimes. I'm not gonna get all the fish. I'm not gonna get all the bugs. I got all the fossils though. I'm not gonna finish paying off my house. But like, sorry, Tom Nook. But like this
No
game,
capitalism for you.
Yeah.
but I put this game in S just because of what it did for so many people at the time it came out, and for what it did for me personally.
Hmm.
Like so, this tier list is mainly our experiences with these games.
Yeah.
They're not objective. You could put this game in like garbage if you want, but like for me, it's definitely up there with some of the best games the Switch can offer.
Yeah,
I
I agree.
I didn't play a lot of New Horizons, but I liked what I played of it. I would agree with Richie here.
Yeah.
And the New Leaf was my shit, but different tier list.
So yeah, like I said, this game always is gonna be in my heart very, very special place. I really love Animal Crossing as a series.
Yeah.
Ironically, considering my personality. But yeah, so I would definitely put it in S. Low S though. Not high S.
Yeah.
This game does not touch Odyssey or Breath of the Wild or anything.
Yeah.
But I think it's up there.
That's fair.
fun game. It's kind of short. It's very easy, which is expected. It's very creative though. I love the music. I love the levels. I love all of her different outfits and abilities. It's just a fun game.
Yeah.
And most of the stuff most of the exciting things take place in the post game now.
Yeah, true.
But overall, I'm glad to see Princess Peach get a game again. And not one that was kind of messed up.
Yeah,
where she
reasons.
used her emotions to fight her way to save Mario because women are emotional.
Yeah, like product of its time kind of deal.
Yeah, so I'm glad that we moved on from that and Princess Peach got her own starring game, and I think it's great. And I don't think it's like the quote-unquote girly game. I think anyone could play this.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
I watched RT game, played through all of it, and it was pretty good.
So overall, I'd give this game probably a high B.
I could say that. I don't want to put it above Star Allies, but you know what? I could agree with that.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
Thank you.
Splatoon 2. I'm gonna be honest with you. This game not that good.
Never played it.
Well, I mean, it's still great. I still loved it. I love it a lot. I love all the things that added, all the new weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Story mode's kind of boring and not that good. You have to play every single level with every single weapon to like get 100% in the story mode.
Kind of a slog.
I love Pearl and Marina, obviously. Marina. All right.
They're good characters. Very good characters.
I love them. I love like the implementation of like Octo expansion. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Octo expansion is the only reason this game is not going in B, because Octo expansion like completely changed how Splatoon operates. It added so many new levels. It was actually very challenging. The soundtrack is amazing. You got to play as an Octoling, and ever since then I've chosen Octoling.
Yeah.
I never play as an Inkling. Even in Splatoon 3, I play as an Octoling. Like, I loved Octo expansion so much, and the lore is deep.
Yeah.
The lore in Splatoon 2 is when things started getting a lot more expanded.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know, Splatoon 2, I really loved it. I'm glad it came out in the beginning of the Switch's life, and it lasted a long time.
Yeah.
No, and I think it did a very good job at paving the way for what Splatoon would eventually become. So for me, I would put Splatoon in A. Splatoon 2 A.
I think I could agree because I played like maybe a single game of it and then watched you play some of it. So I don't really have a lot that I can add to this. I could agree with A.
Next, Splatoon 3.
Oh god.
It did everything Splatoon 2 did, but better.
All across the board.
It made the Octo expansion model of gameplay the main story.
Yeah.
It did all of it again. It's still pretty challenging. I 100%ed the story. I even did After Alterna.
Oh,
and all that. I loved it so much. I love that you can play as an Octoling from the get-go now, because in terms of the timeline, Octolings are just a normal part of society now.
Yeah.
No, I loved it. This was based off Chaos winning the Final Fest in Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
I love Tricolor. It was a unique experiment. I liked it a lot. I would be okay if they didn't go back to it, but like,
yeah.
I like the experimentation of 3 idols, including Big Man.
Big
We are a big man household, because I'm a big man. He's a big man.
We are big man.
He's a tall man.
Yes.
He's tall man, not big man.
Big is another way to say tall, though, huh? So,
No, I love Shiver and Fry. Fry got gypped so many times in Splatfest, she rarely ever won. It was usually like Shiver or Big Man that won. I'm so sorry, Fry.
yeah.
But like overall though, like I loved it so much, and they made Salmon Run available anytime. I don't have to wait in certain days to play Salmon Run anymore. They made it available all the time, no matter what. And that was a great addition. And then it has the tabletop turf battles, which was very fun mode.
Yeah.
They'll have the locker customization. You can have your own locker and show off stuff and get special stickers based on your achievements. Alright, I got to S plus rank and I'm fine with that. I'm not interested in doing X rank. Hell no, I'm not with the sweats. I'm not gonna be up with the sweats. I've seen like the Splatoon championships and stuff. Nah, not doing that.
Water would literally kill me, so I'm not gonna do it.
No, like Splatoon 3 has a lot of drawbacks as well. Like I said, I don't think Tricolor was implemented as well as it could have been. The Splatfests were not always balanced, which is why Fry lost a lot.
Yep.
I'm not a Fry simp. If anything, I'm a Shiver simp. But I'm not a Fry simp, I'm telling you guys right now.
It is really unfair how much she got like the lamest answer or like the sometimes objectively not correct answer in some cases.
Yeah, but I love that they added the Splat Bow. They added the bow, and I love that they added the Splatana to feel like a real anime gamer.
Yeah.
You know, so I main Splatana.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's just so fun.
It's cool. Yeah, exactly.
Like, you really feel like a real sneaky assassin and everything.
Imagine if brushes were useful.
Yeah, pretty much. and not to mention our playthrough of Side Order, which you guys should go watch. That's also super fun.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Big Brain Academy.
I'm the one that played it. I liked it. It's a fun like little collection of mini game stuff. No, not even that. A lot of it's just reaction-based puzzles. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
I would put it in B. It's again another one of those things where you either have to like want to train yourself to get better at these games, or you have to be playing like competitively with other people, which actually isn't bad because you could do online stuff and try other people's scores. You can try your friends' scores. You don't have to be in the same room as them. So I think that's good there. I could even argue C, but for now let's leave it a B. Looks cool though.
1-2 Switch.
Never played it. Hope to God I never do.
Donkey Doodoo.
Fair.
Snipper Clips.
Want to play it. Never played it.
Yeah,
I've heard good. Even though we haven't played it, we'll make an exception. I heard really good things about it.
I have though. I've seen some fun people play through it.
Hey you, not Hey You Pikachu. But I don't know. Let's go Pikachu. Let's go Eevee. Remakes of Pokemon Yellow.
Never played.
Same here. Never played.
I kind of played it.
I mean, you played the first game.
It's super easy.
Yeah.
You could play with 2 people, and it looks great. It looks really nice.
Yeah, actually.
And you have to obviously pick either Pikachu or Eevee as your starter.
Yeah.
But that's what Pokemon Yellow was. And they even had the little Pokeball thing that you could carry with you.
I mean, it became kind of like Tamagotchi almost.
It came out during the whole Pokemon Go craze. Pokemon Go to the polls.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So like, I think it was good. Like it was. I think it wasn't like amazing, but I think it was good though.
Yeah, I could agree.
Yeah, you couldn't see. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Great game. It's an improvement over.
You played it.
I've played through it through its entirety. I don't know if there is a if you can select the difficulty. If you can, I don't remember. I know that for sure. It does. You can? Okay, so then it's just me. But I found the ending really hard. But the leveling system, it's very limited. I think you can go up to like 15 or 20. And I was very upset because I was like, I want to unlock all the skills.
Yeah.
So the leveling system is a bit flawed, heavily. But other than that, the story was actually really good. It's like halfway through the story, you kind of get a hint at who the final boss is. So I would give it like a B, maybe.
Where would you put it, above or below? Below Star Allies?
I mean, I think it get an A.
Really?
I think it was an A. I thought it was good. It improved a lot on Kingdom Battle.
It did.
Wait, did you play it?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I told you I did.
I forgot.
I think it deserves an A. But
Yeah.
But what do you think, James?
Because I never played it, but from what I saw of it, I would also say there's an improvement, but I'd probably also put it in B. I'm just biased against strategy shooters, I'm sorry.
B for both of you are bad. I'm just kidding. No. Alright, we'll put it above Star Allies.
Yeah, I could agree with
that. Ring Fit Adventure.
I might be the only one that played it here.
No, I played it.
You did play it?
Yeah, I played it with you guys.
Okay, I don't.
Not with King though.
I might be a bit of a fat boy when I play this game, but you know what? I had fun with it. If I had the fucking motivation to do it, I'd play it again. I would probably put it in B.
Really?
Fuck, I'd put it above Star Allies.
This game?
No, I'm memeing.
What?
I'm memeing. Don't worry.
Oh. Right there, I was like, what?
No, but I would put it over Captain Toad though. I actually would want to play Ring Fit more than Captain Toad, even though it's an exercise game.
You actually want to go outside.
Yeah. let me say this now and hold me to this, viewers. If you want to see us play through it either for a video or more correctly for a stream, I'll do it. I'm down for that. I will set that in stone now.
All right, next, Metroid Dread.
S tier.
I mean, you're the only one that played it.
You fucking bitch.
I'm dreading this game. No, I'm just kidding. This game brought back 2D Metroid. There's a lot of revivals of 2D genres on here.
Honestly, at this point, it was my first ever Metroid game, and I had seen gameplays of all other Metroids.
Oh, this is your first?
It was my first ever Metroid game that I had played, and I was happy with it. I was having a blast with it. I loved the story. I loved the gameplay. I loved the abilities that there were. And there was just so much that was so much thought was put into it, because when you're fighting the enemies, you're defenseless at first. You can't attack them at all. The only thing you can do, and this goes back to the streams, you can only parry them at the beginning when you first encounter them. The only time you do is when you get a power-up, and that's it. And that goes away once you kill the Emmy. And I was very happy with the gameplay. The only downside is that it's short, like Richie was saying some time ago, off the video. And if there was more story, if there was more to it, it would be almost a perfect, like a really high S tier game.
Again, never played it, but I sat in for most of the streams. I would say the Emmys were a lot like the Guardians from Breath of the Wild.
Exactly.
They instill fear into you. If you're good at the game, then you don't have to worry about it. But for the average player, you're probably going to die and be afraid and try to avoid it, but you get better because of that.
Those things can stab you in the head, man. That's scary as hell.
And the chest.
I know, man.
They find an opening and they go for it.
Yeah, they when they actually go to stab you, it's usually just in the neck.
Just notice that A tier says ass.
Yeah. You barely noticed now. Next is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
I
would put it C.
I could agree with C.
Yeah.
And like
the only downside to it that I'm thinking it might be either a D or an F is the fact that it's literally just a copy paste.
It's too faithful to the old game,
yes,
which makes it kind of ass.
First of all, if you're gonna be faithful to the old game, why the fuck wasn't it platinum?
Yeah,
exactly. But
why did you have to do the Pokemon thing where you sell 2 copies of the exact same game because you know all the fans are gonna eat that shit up?
Why didn't you just remake platinum?
Yeah.
What's the point of not making the superior version of Generation 4? Why would you make these two and then not purposely give us platinum, which has both of them in it? I don't know.
I'm stuck with. I'm personally saying D or F.
I'm saying C.
I'm saying C. So I guess.
So then it would be below.
I would say put it at the bottom of C to average it. Yeah.
Oh, Miitopia.
Yeah. No.
Put that in there.
Damn.
No, not actually.
In all realist, like, I think I would put Miitopia. Believe it or not, I think I'd put it like below Brothership.
Really?
As much as I love the game, as much as I will probably defend this game until my grave, it has a lot of issues that turns off like new players. The biggest thing is that, I guess if you haven't played, spoilers, but like, the main thing is that the only reason why you have 9 other characters with you is because after the first world is done, you lose your 3 characters. You gotta make 3 new ones, you gotta select a new character, okay. You gotta select new jobs and stuff, which are your classes and whatever. And in the second world, it happens again, you gotta make 3 more. Third time, it happens a third time, and you gotta go rescue everybody. That's fair, yeah. Okay, now we got everything. But, like, I love all the good stuff about Miitopia is really good. It is a very fun experience. It's really silly. The Mii customization, I hope they keep that for the base Nintendo Switch too. Absolutely, for sure, expect this, like, either next year or the year after. I have big plans for this game.
But, first of all, why the fuck do you keep stealing my party members every fucking world?
Yeah, like, if there's 2 big reps I can have with the game, I don't like that your party members get stolen, and I don't like that you can't control your party members in any way. You have to hope they make the smart decision for you, which kind of leads you to being a support character so that they can just do their job simply by being attacking or defending, which can turn off a lot of people. But I just like that it's silly, and the game's pretty easy, so you don't even really have to worry about that.
I do. This is definitely an improvement over the 3DS original.
And Horse. Horse is funny.
Yeah, Horse is funny.
I know some people would complain that the horse makes the game even easier. Just don't use the horse, Forehead. Come on.
Forehead?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry, I love the horse.
So this is pretty much our tier list for Nintendo Switch 1 because it's about to die.
Yeah.
But if the Nintendo Switch 2 is still a fucking greedy machine where it's still gonna be super expensive, which it probably will be, some people will still be on Nintendo Switch 1, so who knows. But overall, this is where we are at. So guys, what's your favorite game on Switch, personally?
Go ahead.
Personally, I would say my favorite one would have to be. It would actually have to be Three Houses, because that was my first. Yeah, that was my when I got the Switch. It was my first ever Switch game.
For me, I'm gonna say Forgotten Land, which I think is probably kind of obvious to everybody. It was not my first Switch game. I think my first was either Star Allies or Breath of the Wild, which I bumped off of Arceus. But for me, Forgotten Land just means so much to the Kirby series, because Kirby is my favorite series. The jump to 3D was done beautifully, if not a little bit simply. The abilities work fantastically. They function as I think they should, if not, maybe add some more stuff to it. And it's a game that even in my off time, I keep coming back to just to like play the game and experience it. I've already 100% of the game twice, but I still just want to keep playing it more.
My personal favorite game on Switch is Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like I said, Liz, I'm just looking at it from like which game probably like is like the best quality wise and means the most to me.
Yeah.
Because quality wise, it'd probably be Breath of the Wild, and means the most to me would probably be Animal Crossing. But like Mario Odyssey fits right in that middle niche for me.
Both of them
where
together.
like I 100% this game fully, and I would be 100% willing to do it again. I just love Mario Odyssey so much. It means so much to me as someone who just plays video games. It's a celebration of everything Mario, and like I love all the costumes. I love the bosses. I love the soundtrack, even though Jump Up Superstar is kind of overused nowadays.
Yeah. Spicy take, but yes.
Yes, it is, because I'm tired of hearing it all the time. I do love it, but like I'm tired of that being Pauline's only personality trait.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
But I don't know. It just means so much to me. So in terms of BitCrush as a group, our best game on Switch is The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. That is our agreed upon best Switch game, and our worst Switch game, I guess, would be Live Tour. I don't know.
Live Tour, Lavo, 1-2 Switch.
Even though none of us played it.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, these are also just tech demos and like mini games.
True.
Do you really want to buy that for like $30? This should be like 15. You know.
But
I would say
anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, for experimenting with new videos. Continue to watch Kirby. It's coming to an end, and we'll hope to see you guys at the end of May.
Like and subscribe if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Tell us what you like, what you don't like.
And don't forget to share with your friends and family with whom you think will enjoy us.
And we'll see you next time, because we've been recording for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.